What is going on, YouTube? It's your boy JC coming to you with another video. This one's going to be a little bit different than most of my videos that I post. This one's going to be about 5 steps to becoming a better gamer. It's not going to make you an amazing gamer. It's not going to make you the best gamer out there. You're not going to go pro overnight or whatever, but it's going to make you a better gamer in itself. So why don't we just jump into it? The first thing I'd like to say about becoming a better gamer is you have to feel comfortable. You have to be in your surroundings. You have to feel comfortable and at ease, not tense, relaxed. Because the second you get tensed up and in your moment, you kind of lose focus on why you're doing this at all. And you just want to feel comfortable with everything going around, to your setup, to your screens, to how you sit. You need to feel comfort because that's what's going to put you in that nirvana state, if you will. It's going to put you in a moment where, you know what, you're just having a good time and I feel relaxed. Let's jump and play into this. And sometimes it'll get stressful and what have you, but you can sit back and be like, you know what, I'm in a comfortable spot. You know what, we're okay. Next thing, second step here, as you can see, I love Super Mario. It's one of my favorites. It's practice. Practice, 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 practice. There's no better way to get better at a game than practice. It's just like a sport. If you do it more and more and more, you get better at it. And you have to sit down and learn from those mistakes that you make, and then you have to go back at it and practice again and practice some more. This could be 5 hours. This could be 1,000 hours. This could be 100 hours. It could take a different amount per person, but you have to practice. And even at home, like when you're playing your own games and stuff and you're not into anything competitive, just practice. See what makes you better. Go around the table and ask your friends what's making them better when they practice, what their best strategies are. Keep it to yourself, keep it your own, but you can use that as a ground block for this. Third step, got to try other games. If you're not doing so well at one game, you can move on to another game and play that for a little while and come back to it. Good example, lately I've been playing a ton of PlayerUnknown's. That's one of my favorite games. It's what I play a lot of. And I ran into a slump where I just couldn't get out of my own funk. I wasn't killing anybody. I wasn't making those clutch plays like I normally do. So I went ahead and went back to an older game that I played all the time, which was Infinite Warfare. And as much as people trash on that game takes a high amount of hand-eye coordination. When you're bouncing off the walls, everything's going crazy. You learn to react so quick and so fast that it just builds that momentum. And then I went back to PUBG, and then I was doing In My Groove again. Also, some fun platformers, like if you just want to take a break and you need to have that breath of fresh air, just go and play something that's easy for yourself. Go back to an emulator and play some games or some old school, something that you feel could get you out of that funk, because sometimes just sitting and playing the same game over and over and over and over can get so repetitive that you won't find it fun anymore, you won't have a good time, and you just stop playing it. And it's no longer worth it to play. So, now that we got that out of the way, we're going to go into step 4 here. Your equipment. I cannot stress to you having good equipment. Whether you need to go clean your old controllers, you need to clean your new controllers, they need to get an update, you may need to buy a new one. That always sucks, but always look into alternates before you buy a new one. Look into cleaning your controllers, your keyboards. Make sure they're clean and upkept. Make sure you got rollover. Your mouse, make sure your settings are correct. Make sure you got your DPIs proper. Make sure your screens are good. Make sure they're where your playing ability is, and make sure they're where you're capable of holstering that hardware. Because Xboxes and PlayStations or the consoles don't necessarily take those 144 hertz monitors. They don't take the 244 hertz monitors. They take the 60 hertz monitors to play better on. So you got to know your equipment, and you got to know your console, and then you got to know your setup. I personally PC, I console game as well. So I have a massive amount of setup that goes into everything I do, whether it comes to my controllers, my mouse, my keyboard. But it's crucial that you have the right setup for you. Tailor it to you. Don't worry about what the masses are buying. Don't worry about what all the pros are using. Worry about what works for you. Whether it's an old SCUF controller, whether it's a new SCUF controller, whether you need to have little rubber things on your controllers, whether you need to change out the pads. There's YouTube videos out there for absolutely everything. Know your equipment. Set it up correctly. Also, your chair is an equipment. Make sure your chair is up and running properly so that way you can set up correctly when you're playing games, when you come to those tense moments, or whether you're just relaxing and back in your chair and you're playing those casual games. Just depends on how you're going back to that comfort level where you need to feel comfortable inside of your own equipment. And last but not least, we're going to go into have fun. If you're not having fun with the game and it's just too stressful, you're not going to like it as much. It's just going to get daunting and it's going to get unplayable. Also, if you play it too much and it becomes just a chore, don't make it a chore. Games were meant to be fun. They're meant to be played just as an enjoyment. Even if you're a pro player, even if you're a constant streamer, they were meant to be fun. You're supposed to have fun with them. And when they don't get fun and when they get too stressful, it just brings the game down and you don't want to play it no more. That's when it starts breaking and you don't want to have anything to do with it anymore, and it just becomes not a good time, you know? I'm going to wrap up this video with saying I love games. I play them all the time. I'm a pretty good gamer. There's some games I'm amazing at. There's some games I'm not so great at, but I still play them for the challenge. But I play them for me. I don't play them for anybody else. I just want to have a good time. And if you want to jump in my stream and have a good time with me and watch me play and be silly and stupid, by all means, go ahead and do it. And also, if you like the video, please hit the like button below. You know where it is down there. Hit the subscribe button if you can. All the help I can get in continuing this and what I do. I'd love to make more videos of it. Also, comment below with the things that you think make you a better gamer. Tell me what you think in the comments about what you think makes you a better gamer and what you think makes others a better gamer. Let's talk about this. Let's have a good conversation. Anyways, it's your boy JC out. I want you guys to have a good night. See you on the stream. Whoop.